Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I have just found a series dungeon, and as we can see, they're actually really easy to find. Much easier than even the moon. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in here and see what we can get ourselves into here. So I'm probably not going to worry about lighting up the spawners, I don't think. That's going to be a big issue. Be wrong though. Just, I kill stuff so easily. Think and var, I don't need any of that. Let's see, anything exciting? Not yet. The One Ring. Isn't that like something special? I feel like I picked that up before. Do need silver though, actually. I feel like it was stuck in that, like, webbing or whatever. Alright. How big is this place? Oh, I feel like this is the boss room. Yep. Do I have to, like, send this stuff back again? Oh no. So this isn't... Oh, it is doing damage. It's just really slow. Get out of here, Enderman. I wonder if, like, ranged does less damage. Alright. This is, not too exciting. Alright, so after, like, what feels like about 10 minutes, finally defeated him. Yeah, that was, not super exciting. How many, what did I have, 400? Yeah. So, anyway, there is the boss done. Is this where I came in? Yeah, that's where I came in. I need to get better night vision. I keep saying that as well. Alright, so there is that. And tier 4 schematic. Anything else? Not really. Maybe I'll take the emeralds. Everything else, I have tons of steel. Yeah, why not? Alright, so we got the series dungeon. I need to grab some... the wall, don't I? 16 of it, I think I need. Yep, there we go. Is it space race or is it... Yeah, there we go. So, oh, definitely tungsten steel. Although iridium... I don't know. I'm not gonna... I may need to... Yeah, let's just take the tungsten steel. I'm using that quite a bit at the moment. And we'll throw some more of that in there. Pick those up. All right, so I probably need to open up another tier maybe to progress. But yeah, I've been doing some looking at what the ores are for this tier, and Ceres actually doesn't have that many, doesn't have that much that I would need. The asteroids dimension does have something I need, and that is Aquata. And Europa has tungsten ore. So if we look at like Naquata, I probably shouldn't be doing this with my oxygen ticking down, but I have plenty. Naquata ore. The asteroids dimension is one of them, so that is something to maybe look into. And also tungsten is, if we look at tungsten, there we go, Europa. So I can actually get a better source of tungsten and chrome, which is pretty cool. It's on Europa, but it has a very small weight. So it might be a bit difficult to find. Yeah, why don't I head back and get out of here and maybe meet you on Europa. We could check out what Europa looks like. And we are back. I am on Europa. I just plopped on the prospector, but as we can see, there is actually snow on Europa. That's a little bit different. I mean, for the most part, it looks pretty much the same as other planets. But I guess, yeah, I don't know if there is a quest for that. I ended up just erasing all the data sticks I got from Ceres because there wasn't anything I wanted on there. Oops, not that. All right, there is ice up here too. Oh, what was that? Europa geyser. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to do some more prospecting here and maybe go to the asteroid dimension. I kind of want to get this stuff done, and then we will kind of see where we want to go from there. So we'll meet you back either on asteroid or in the base. All right, so I am back. Made a couple of these books. Most of them weren't anything exciting, but look what I found on I think this was the second one I did. The tungsten vein there, so -40, 152, and chrome as well. So it looks like I did find a vein almost right where we landed. So that is pretty amazing. Yeah, so tungsten. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and put down the miner there, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I did debate about getting the ore drilling. Not sure if we're quite there yet. Let's see, I just need, oh, this is EV. It does need, I think it needs drilling fluid, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so maybe I will actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I will. Because I actually have all the stuff for my fluid drilling rig that's on Mars getting salt water, so I could just actually break that down and do the ore drilling. Because the ore drilling, as we can see in the tooltip at the very bottom, it says a fortune bonus of 5. It macerates it for you and then gives you a bonus. So it is much better to use a ore drilling rig than the miner. The miner is just easier. But Let's see, MV energy hatch. Yeah, this could use an HV energy hatch and everything. I'm just not sure how much drilling fluid it goes through. Let's take a look at this. Water, lubricant. Alright, so 20 lubricant gets 5,000 drilling fluid, some stone dust. Although that is an annoying recipe with the cells. Problem is, how do I get the drilling fluid up there? I could bring it up in cells. No, I don't have any tungsten cells. Let's see. What is it, large fluid or large cell? No. What are they? I have no idea what these are. From extra cells too. Here they are. Yeah, large cells. Okay, so, I mean, a tungsten steel is only 8 tungsten steel. I don't particularly want to use it. It does 500,000. I mean... large chrome does 2 million. Well, okay, but I have no way to get it into the hatch. What am I talking about? Well, I would have to bring up a super tank if I did that. And this is 8 chrome. And chrome is... I mean, I'm going to be getting... I have tons of it. Okay, so maybe I should just do... Well, I don't have the fluid. Okay. So I think, now that I've kind of convinced myself, I think I'm going to craft up a mixer. I think... Yeah, I'm going to craft up a mixer, and I think I probably need a fluid canner as well for that recipe. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We're going to get some drilling fluid going. And maybe check out the ore drilling plant on Europa. So we will be back when I get some of this done. Alright, so I've gone ahead and hooked up my mixer and a fluid canner producing drilling fluid. As we can see, the reservoir is draining completely because it is using a ton of water to make the drilling fluid. But the hatch for my boiler still appears to be filling up, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. But I think we're okay. It does make me a little nervous that, like, I'll walk away from it and this will break, like it'll stop being an infinite water source. It scares me a little bit, but I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. But as we can see, this is producing the drilling fluid with the water cells. They're just going back and forth. I've done that a few times. So just auto outputs the cells back into here, and that just fills it and sends it back, and then just make sure you allow input from output side. And yeah, so there is the drilling fluid. I just put a bunch of stone dust in there. That's not automatically going in. I just did that automatically. And then I have I set up a thing over here to fill it up. All right, so I have chrome. Because I was going to make a chrome tank. Chrome cell or fluid cell. Yeah, there it is. Large chrome fluid cell. Because that holds 2,000 buckets. But now I'm looking at it. It's going to take me kind of a long time to... maybe not. I mean, it's going to... I would have to like AFK for a little bit to fill that up, so I don't know. I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and make it, because I don't think it needs to be completely full to fill up. So this is just the double chrome, and then, oh, I don't have palladium. Do I? Oh, I do. I got it from centrifuging the platinum group sludge. I only have 4 though. I only need one. All right, so I'm assuming this has to go in the blast furnace? I don't know, I've never cooked this up before. Yeah. And it's MV, and it only requires basic coils. So this should be pretty fast. Yeah, so it's going to overclock it 4 or 5 times, and then maybe 5 or 6 times I think it's going to overclock this. Let's see what it says. 11 seconds. So, yep, gotta love that. All right, so that was simple enough. I don't know how long that takes in the freezer though. Only 7 seconds, not bad. Yeah, so that OR dictionary output bus is pretty amazing for the hot ingots. And yep, there we go. So the chrome, pull that out. Nearly do this for now. And yeah, I never did a thing for the rings in the machine downstairs, the extruder. Alright, that was easy enough. And then this just goes in assembler. It does have to be a EV assembler, which is not a problem. I have no idea if there's a quest for that. There is a quest for a lot of those, but no clue. I don't usually do them because they require multiple. Like, it'll require you to make 4 of them, and I don't usually have all the materials for that at that time, and I don't really have a need for it, but there we go. There is the chrome fluid cell, and I'm pretty sure it'll just fill up whatever I have. Right? Oh, maybe not. I was thinking it would. I wonder if I can do... I feel like I've seen it do it before. I don't remember how. Alright, so if we do that, I wonder if it'll do it there. Okay, so there we can do it that way. But, alright. So I'll just let that kind of fill up a bit while I'm doing other things. Oh, I did have a 5th stack of stuff. I thought I grabbed 5, and then I only had 4 in there. But, yeah. Alright, so we'll let that go, and then I will craft up the drilling rig in the meantime. So, ore drill? Yeah. So we'll just do the basic, I guess. Yeah, because that... I mean, it's not difficult. Well, we have to do the basic one anyway. This isn't difficult, it just requires a lot of like tungsten steel, and which is what we're kind of going for. The reason that I want to build this thing in the first place is to get more tungsten. So yeah, we'll just do the basic one for now, which is just EV, couple EV circuits, a little bit of titanium, and then the electric motor. And I think it's just the regular, yep, steel. Yeah, it's the exact same setup as that. So let me get the stuff crafted up and we will be back. All right, I got the ore drilling plants. Just want to make sure I got the right thing and not the oil drilling. So I think it's pretty similar, isn't it? Oh, that's MB. All right, so there we go. Now I need to travel to Mars and get my get the all the components or whatever. I'll break that down, and I probably need some more fuel. Let's go ahead and I don't know how much I'm going to need of this stuff. Might as well just get a bunch. All right, so I will meet you on, I think I was gonna do Europa, yeah. So we'll meet you on Europa. All right, I just landed, and apparently there is blaze-like creatures on Europa. I have no idea. If they drop anything? It doesn't look like they're dropping anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have a loot table at all. Wonder if this has anything different, or is it just the... No. Just the usual meteoric iron. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this set up here. I wonder if those geyser things are cause damage. I have no idea. Alright, so this should be kind of over it. Now, 5 stacks of stone dust gets you 1.9 or 1900 buckets of drilling fluid. Now, I've heard this goes through this very fast. So I'm not sure, like, how long this is gonna last. Hopefully it'll last, you know, it won't go too fast, but yeah. Do, I guess, that there. Export. Super tank. Really quite easy to put together, especially since I've done it multiple times now. Alright, so there is that. Quickly do the maintenance. Yeah, I know the tape is faster. I can just get that duct tape or whatever. But I just really don't like how it puts like the black tape thing on it. It's all purely just aesthetics for me. Alright, I don't think I need to cover it. I'm assuming there's no weather. So let's go ahead and hit this. Going down pretty fast. So let me come back when this hits a mine. Or I could put down the wrong one. I just realized I put down the drilling rig. Cancel that. Stop. Alright, I need to dig up the mining things really quick, and we will be back. Alright, quick change of plan. As I was going to start digging down here, I noticed there is a layer of ice. And then there is a whole lot of water under here, so it looks like it's kind of like a underground lake or ocean. I don't know how big it is. But I had to fly home because I realized I have built the wrong thing here. I was building the oil drilling rig, and the ore drilling rig is different. It needs an input hatch for the drilling fluid, and it doesn't need an output hatch, but it needs an output bus for the items. I totally built this wrong. So there is the input hatch. And crowbar, or screwdriver, there it is. Export. Should go in there, yep. that complete. Incomplete structure. What am I missing? Ore drilling. It's getting dark too, unfortunately. Input hatch, input bus. You need an input bus? I thought the mining pipes could just go in the thing like usual. Alright, and I need to fly back home again, and we'll come back when it sun's up, and I forgot to grab a chest as well. So I really, I've flown back and forth there multiple times. Alright, I am back, and it does turn out you actually don't need the input bus. I didn't think you did, but I've tried it without it. I tried it with it, and if you do put the input bus on it, because it says input bus for mining pipes, oh, it just says not necessary. I just noticed it said not necessary on that. Okay, so it does say not necessary, but if you don't put the mining pipes in there, it doesn't count. So like I put the input bus down with the mining pipes and it didn't count. So I don't know if it's gonna pull from that. I mean, I guess I could test it. Why don't we? I'm just curious if it actually does pull from the so that'll, yeah, so if we take these out, missing mining pipes, if we put them back in, they work. So how about we do like some in there, and then, I mean, I have it, I brought it up here, I might as well use it. We'll see if it pulls out of the input bus. All right, so this does use quite a bit of power. Oh, I thought it said 512, but maybe I was just misreading that. But I think we're good. We should have power. Where is my mallet? There it is. It's hiding. Alright, so that is much slower than the other one. So did it pull from... It does pull them into here from the input bus. Okay, so I guess that's good to know. So if I put those in there. And it's not using our drilling fluid. I believe it uses drilling fluid when it finds an ore, which it hasn't found yet. Let me throw this down here. Let me cut here and wait till it finds some ore. All right, and there we go. We are getting crushed chrome, which I'm assuming is maybe the top layer. Once it gets farther down, we will be getting the tungsten, I hope. But the one kind of slow thing about this is it's so slow that it's going to take a very long time to get down. But as we can see, it's already like, I've gotten 52 chrome here. So it's getting 2 each time, and then I think it will occasionally get a fortune bonus. But it is getting dark out, so I think I'm going to head back. I have my world anchor here. We got 7 hours left on that, so we'll just let that run. And there we go. We got monster spawning, so I think it's time to get out of here. And we'll just let that run. Alright, I am back. I'm just going to throw some more stone dust in there and let that get some more drilling fluid. What does that use? 256. So that's actually, that's not too bad. And I'm assuming everything's, yep, everything's still working. Running low there. I need to hit up the asteroid dimension because apparently that has Nequata. And I have heard that Nequata fuel cells, if I can even remember how to spell it. Here we go. So the Nequata fuel cells are just 3 enriched Nequata dust, which shouldn't be too bad to get. It does require a bit of tungsten steel to get going. So 8 tungsten steel, and in that setup that I have down there would require 6. So 48 tungsten steel I would need to get these. You do get them back. when you are finished with it. It looks like it is only in a centrifuge. It's not in a thermal centrifuge like the other recipes, so that's a little bit different. Maybe because this only has 3 outputs. That may be the reason. But you get Nequata back. 50% chance for another Nequata, Nequadria. You get possible enriched Nequadria, but you do 100% get your tungsten steel back, but I'm going to have to keep smelting it back in, to use them again, but you do get some platinum. I do need a better tier centrifuge though. But I heard that they are exactly the same as uranium, but they last a lot longer. So uranium has 20,000, these have 100,000 durability. So I think they are completely interchangeable. So I think in between episodes, I may go... Yeah, I may hit up the asteroid dimension. Oh, maybe. I'll probably show that, actually. I think maybe next episode we'll start it on the asteroid dimension so we can see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like a big planet. I have no idea. I'm assuming. I have no idea. But we'll kind of do that. But I think now, as I have chest after chest starting to fill up with ore and stuff, I think we really need to look into automating our ore processes here. I've been doing everything manually. And, okay, so I need shell copperite. I'll just throw a few stacks in the thing here, and then it'll do it. So maybe thinking of possibly automating a lot of this. Haven't quite decided how I want to do this. I mean, I don't want everything fully processed. Like, I don't need crushed shell copperite going to an ore washer in a thermal centrifuge kind of thing. But Nequata, if I go do that, I am going to want that. So I'm not 100% sure how we're going to accomplish this. So in between episodes, we will kind of think about that and maybe plan some stuff out. And I still need to replace all this stuff. I have some of the components for ore processing. I have the macerator there. I even have a better furnace here, but it's not even hooked up, so I rarely even use it. But I don't know, maybe just kind of... I mean, this is basically automated. You put this stuff in the macerator, goes to forge hammer, hammers it down, and then into the furnace. But yeah, I'll have to kind of think about that. And I really need to get rid of all this stuff. I have such old, like, this basic unpackager. Like, I just haven't used it in so long. Ore washing plant. Yeah, I don't use any of this stuff. I did just use the printer, though, for these books. So that I kind of need. Oh, I have plutonium in there. And also, I need to look into getting argon. Is it argon? No, not argon. What am I talking about? Radon. Yeah, radon is thing, and you can do... I don't remember. There is a quest. Here it is. So I need 8 plutonium ingots and 5 uranium. And I think it just is... You can repeat it over and over again. And I finally have enough plutonium. Because I think these can be smelted down, I think. Can they? Yeah, they can just melt it down into ingots. And so we'll take a look at that next episode. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.